Now it has been revealed. I got the Sahara reporters. I will show you that news on the screen that Muhammadu Buhari allegedly used Ebube-Agu that was formed in Igbo land to kill many Igbos, and they used the government of Imo State and Ebonyi State as executors. Talking about Uzodinma and Ebube-Agu. This has really caused a big controversy. Even international media are talking about it. President Muhammadu Buhari formed Ebube-Agu using Igbo governors to kill Igbo people, to eliminate them, to fight them. If you're watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. All notifications. Drop your comments. Click the like button. Like, and also share this video to others. Like, and also share to others. Biafran evangelists, this is a very big revelation. Many governments are looking into it. Muhammadu Buhari used Ebube-Agu, it's been alleged. That's according to some reporters, to eliminate many Igbos using Imo and Ebonyi State government. What do you have to say about that?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever you're watching us from. Remember my very self, humble one, as a Biafran evangelist, Benjamin Johnson, is a snatchy. I always say the truth, and I will continue to speak that truth. Initially and severally at times, I've told you people in several times that Uzodinma is an element of the Fulanis, the choosing of the Fulanis. The governors of the Southeast are the people that the Nigerian government, especially the Fulanis, have empowered with a signature, an agreement on what to carry, on what to do against the Igbos. They are the people that the Fulanis are using to carry out their mission to eliminate all the Igbos so that they can have their way in Igbo land. Remember what Uzodinma today, the latest on the ground now, which he said that the Igbo, the IPOB, are not the people killing the people, but he said the opponent, political opponent. And I said it, who are those political opponents? Thank God for the truth that I have revealed. I said it before and I'm still saying it again. You can only cover truth just for a while. You can bury truth for a while, but one day truth will figure out. Truth will march out, and truth will come outside. You can see it today that Muhammadu Buhari was the one using Uzodinma as an instrument to form Ebube-Agu, and that is why you see Ebube-Agu killing the Igbo, the Easterners. After killing them, they will turn it upon the IPOB, that the IPOB are the one that come to kill those people. And the next thing that we say, see Baba, I am saying it and I am saying it loud and clear. IPOB is never the one responsible taking the life of their brothers or killing them, but these are the people sponsored by Muhammadu Buhari and their terrorist group.
Now, we saw Uzodinma. He wanted to find a way to bring IDP from the northern part of Nigeria to Igbo land.
IDP camp.
But we saw how Igbo people burned down that place and said, no, we can't do this. This morning we saw somebody said that Uzodinma is working for his people. He's from the north, and they really caught argument.
Yes, it's working for them.
That Uzodinma may be working for the northern people instead of the Igbo people.
It's working for them. Imagine somebody, Ebube-Agu, the one that Tinubu now have given the CJN. Was it not Ebube-Agu that said that Uzodinma is the one that won 2019 election? From fourth position to first position. Because the number one person who won the election has refused to dance to the tune of Muhammadu Buhari, to carry out the mission and the vision of Muhammadu Buhari, the ego that Muhammadu Buhari has against the Igbos. The same Muhammadu Buhari in 1970 was the one who entered Asaba and deceived the Igbos that are in the east, that there is a peace, they want to make peace, general peace, and after that they turned the people out and he set fire on them. He killed many of them. He set everybody, he sentenced them to death. He killed many in 1970 after the end of the war. The same person now want to carry out and he want to continue from where he stopped, and he decided to look who are the people to send. He discussed with the number one, that one disagree. That is why they now and they empowered her with oh my God, it's annoying. And she, after announcing Uzodinma as the winner, 4-1, she came back, was it not last year, and was telling us that she have eye problem when she made the announcement. Why didn't she go to clinic before coming to declare Uzodinma as the winner of that election?
But now another question is that why are they always using the Igbo governors against their people? Now, if what I'm going to post it on the screen. Like I said, if you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, and drop your comments. But click the like button, like this video, and also share to others. Biafran evangelists, why do you think that they always use the Igbo governors against their people?
The reason is this: divide and rule. And any nation that is divided can never stand. In order to destabilize the unity of Igbos, to destabilize the mindset and this ideology and this vision that God has given to Igbos, that they want to stand as what? As Biafrans. To destabilize that ideology, you must look for the weaker vessel among them and use him against them. To break and to scatter and to destabilize that Biafran nation agitation ideology, you must go among them, look among them, who among them is weak. Use the weaker one, empower the weaker one, enable the weaker one, energize the weaker one, then use him to oppose what they are doing, to go against them in order to divide them. That is the rules, divide and rule. That is why they raise up people like Uzodinma. They are those ones that are weak, they are the weaker side in Igbo land. They use people like even in Putamba and the rest of them. They use them even like as we speak now. They are using them. You can see the governor of the former governor of Ebonyi State, like person of David-Omai. It was as well used to make sure. Look at what Dave will say. Dave will say Ebonyi State is not a Biafra state. They have no business with Biafra. So anybody that talk about Biafra or participated, Dave will arrest the person, bag them inside cell. All these people are the elements of Buhari, sponsored by Buhari and empowered. This killing has been going on. That's why you see them. When Mazen now they kind of form ESN, they don't want to partner with ESN. They now remember Ebube-Agu. After Omoteku had been formed, they now decided to form Ebube-Agu. That Ebube-Agu was to be used to destabilize and to blackmail ESN. That's why you see Ebube-Agu, when they go and commit, they will put the whole blame on ESN and they put it on IPOB. That's why you see Ebube-Agu too. You see them working with the Nigerian military to betray and to destabilize Biafra ideology, to destabilize Biafra from not coming, so that the people of the world will not be able to pay attention and give audience to what we are crying for.
But we saw Uzodinma in church the other day. And the question has been asked, people like Uzodinma and even Umahi, that if you alleged had contact with Muhammad Buhari to kill their people, do you think that with this kind of revelations, the Igbos will ever forgive people like Uzodinma and Umahi?
See, my beloved brother, it's only God that can forgive. In issues like this, if I say I will forgive Uzodinma, or I'm going to forgive David-Omai, what about those families that the devil Omai or Uzodinma through their action have killed their breadwinners? I've rendered them childless. I've rendered them fatherless. What will those ones do? These are the people that you should ask. And I believe that the one that will answer this question, because you cannot kill my father, and I know you are the one responsible for that. You expect me to like you or to clap hand for you. When my father did not commit anything, when my father was fighting for the right thing, is agitation a crime? It's good to go to school, be enlightened and be educated, be knowledgeable. Then you say I should be looking at the person and be clapping for him. Who does that? So for me, what Uzodinma has committed is unforgivable to me. But as a child of God and as a Christian, he has not actually touched me, but he has touched my brother, because every Biafran person is my brother. You understand? So on that note, I will not be the one to speak for the Biafrans. Let the Biafrans come together and decide whether they will forgive Uzodinma.
And that's why you can see that even Buhari government did not spare Benue in his government. The Fulani bounce on them, even as they are still passing them there, even when Bola Tinubu is there. So for me, they are indeed intentional for begging for Biafra for forgiveness. And that's why you can see now they are calling for the release of Martin Americano with immediate effect now.
Yesterday, we saw how many people, how they fled to Enugu State. Enugu shares a boundary with the Benue people. And one of them called the family and said that they are very safe now in the Enugu State. And the Enugu youths have warned the S-men, don't cross over to this part of Nigeria. But now, people are saying that even the Enugu governor is afraid to speak for his people against these insurgents. What do you have to say about that?
Yes, of course. You can see yesterday, as I told you, that the Benue people have realized their mistake now. They are now running to Biafra land for safety. They are calling for the release of Martin Americano. As you can say by yourself, that most of them are testifying that Igbos are accommodative. Igbos are welcomed them yesterday. They have a rest of mind compared to what they are in Benue. And that's why they look at the governor of Benue today. The man needs to be impeached. The man needs to resign because he's incapable to take care of the Benue people. These are the same people who gang up with the governor of the state, Samuel Tom. They say, oh, Samuel Tom is PDP man. He hates Buhari government. That's why he's calling Fulani Day, Fulani now. And Fulani now, nothing doing what Samuel Tom have been saying, for crying out loud. These shenanigans character they are doing in the Middle Belt need to stop. Bola Ahmed Tinubu need to stand up and do the need for and call these people to order. What is Bola Ahmed Tinubu waiting for? See, the sponsor have called Bola Ahmed Tinubu and told him that the problem of Nigeria's insecurity is between the Fulani men and the Hausas. It's on the public domain, go and check. Since then, what has Bola Ahmed Tinubu do about it? If Bola Ahmed Tinubu take an action, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu call the Fulani headmen, the Hausa, who are fighting for this, calling them. Every day keep telling us, oh, Fulani men that are killing in Benue, they are not Nigeria Fulani. My question now is that, how do we differentiate between Nigeria Fulani and Fulani that are not Nigerians? Let the government come out and explain to us, how do we know this Fulani are Nigeria Fulani and this one are not Nigeria Fulani? So without that, we are wasting our time. And that's why, as I tell you, that the answer to this problem is restructure this country or you divide this country. Let everybody go on their peaceful way.
Now, we saw on Monday, Uzodinma said, former governor of Abia State, he said that they are using Boko Haram to frustrate the effort of development Tinubu. That Boko Haram is being used to frustrate Tinubu. I read about Dr. Uzodinma, former governor of Abia State and the incumbent senator. What can you say about that man? Many Igbos are this man is not a true Igbo man. Some people are saying that. What else to say about it?
In fact, remains that I don't want to talk about the case of Uzodinma, because Uzodinma for me, I don't take it serious. A man whereby you came from the same state where Martin Americano came from, you that have failed for 8 years. I went to Imo State, Abia State in 2013, and I saw the situation of Abia State was terrible under him, under his government, or maybe after when he just left, I went. You can see no road, nothing, a God-old state. See how terrible it was. But we thank God today, God bring somebody like Rossi, who is doing the needful. So for him to have the guts, I'll be telling that Boko Haram are frustrating Bola Ahmed Tinubu government. Boko Haram did not disturb during Buhari government. Why are we so sentimental when you come to the issue of discussion? Let him go and talk about the injustice that has been done to them, to Martin Americano, before you talk about, see, these people will keep pretending. They will sell themselves out. Today, where's Rota Okorocha? Rota Okorocha did more than this. He was the one who founded APC, founding father of APC. He sold Imo State to Fulani. He was the one who took a nurse to government house in Imo State. He did everything today. Uzodinma, where is Uzodinma? Uzodinma is nowhere to be found. Nobody is talking about Uzodinma. Under the Havana ground of APC, under Nigeria politics today. So they should learn that all this thing they are doing, they set their people out because of position. Time will tell. Time will tell. The way it happened, look at Ifeanyi, where is Ifeanyi today? Everybody will join Ifeanyi. Both me that you are interviewed, both you that interview me. None of us will stay in this world forever. We go, but after you have gone, whatever you do on earth is what people are going to talk about you. We talk about Akeredolu. I talk about Akeredolu governor, what Akeredolu have done by trying, even with the heart of what Buhari did. He brought Amoteku. He standing against against every other governor in Southwest that Amoteku must stay. They funded Amoteku. He has gone, but Amoteku is useful to Yoruba today. We have saw what Ayo Adebanjo did in general election. How he stood on his ground, correct everything that Ayo Adebanjo have said. Now Ayo Adebanjo is not alive, but his word is alive. So whatever they do, let them do it. This is all the Kalo. Time will tell. We will know who is who. Look at Ebube-Agu. Ebube-Agu is in prison in UK today. If they tell him 10 years ago that Ebube-Agu, we have this same issue, will he agree? He refused to fight for Biafra. He refused to fight for the marginalization of Biafra. But look at what he has got in return. So for me, we don't need to drive out on Odikalo. Odikalo is just beating around the bush. He's looking for favor from Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Now let's talk about Chukwuma Soludo. The governor
settle this matter and free this young man so that there will be peace and there will be unity in the society, especially in that eastern region, because this thing have played a major role and they are proving. You see that hatred has grown to 99%.
So many Igbo governors now, I have many for you to give my viewers. Let me start small. Many Igbo governors too have not yet came out to demand the release of Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes. Do you know why they are not coming out? And I don't blame them. You understand? I don't blame them, and at the same time, I blame them. Why I say I don't blame them is that they believe that they are the one that's supposed to be issuing, order to the people, and the people should obey what they say as the governors. But the people are not obeying what they say, and neither is people listening to them. You see why they are not happy. But they're supposed to, go for the release of their brother, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is their brother, and they themselves are what are Igbos. And let me tell you, if you say Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is agitating for Biafra, are you not a member of Biafra? Are you not an Igbo person? If Biafra come today, if you come in a genuine heart to contest, won't you contest? Are you not going to? If you win the heart of the people, are you trying to tell me they are not going to vote for you? They will give you a vote, and you win. You will rule. These are the things that they fail to understand out of a kind of pride. Let me use the word pride. That's why they say Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the one that speaks and people will listen. And because of that, they are jealous and they are envy. They shouldn't do that. But they should see him as their brother. See, let me tell you, was it not a fellow to me that they kidnapped from Lagos here down to where Ekiti? Look at how Yoruba's elders stood up. Look at the way. Go to what happened in the north, when the jungle justice took place against all those armed herdsmen. Look at the way the northerners voted rules of every elder of their none of them, everybody, they begin to speak. But when they come to the east, I don't know what is wrong with our leaders. I don't know what is wrong with all those Fulani leaders that are imposed on the Igbos. You understand? So forget your pride. Forget whether the people are not taking your instructions. You are the one that made them not to take your instructions, because you are not acting. Neither are you speaking or doing anything in the favor of the masses, in favor of the people. You are not carrying them along. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is speaking what we want. That is why we listen to him. So if you look at this man, Dr. Alex Oti, are you trying to tell me if Alex Oti speak today that the people of Abia State will not listen to him? They will definitely listen, because he is putting on the ground things that the people needed, is speaking and is defending them. So when they start to defend us, we will start to listen to them.
But now we saw even the Hausas people, unbelievable, every morning they are also asking them, at least we saw them here, about two of them, they also said that they want to see Nnamdi Kanu released. Yeah, also from the north. It's very unbelievable.
Very, very unbelievable. They themselves are seeing the truth in the angles of what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is talking about concerning what is going on in this country. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu earlier prophesied all these things, all these killings, these incessant killings, these useless killings in the name we want to Fulanize Nigeria. For what? Are you trying to tell me that it's Igbo man that is traveling all over the nation, killing people, taking life? You are trying to tell me that the federal government will not rise against them? So all these things are the reason why people like Northerners are coming out today, because even the Hausas are not safe too. They are no longer safe in their land. Hausas are no longer safe. So that is why you see them coming out to air their opinion, crying for the freedom. Let them free this man. Let us know the next thing to do. Our whereabouts. I know it was 3 months ago that an Hausa man, where he was buying something from my sister's shop, he was kind. I was like, what is happening? He said they have kidnapped his own wife. I said, which wife? No, be your brother. He said, no. That is when he began to differentiate to me. I said, me, I used to call of you the same. He said, no. He said, no, that Fulani different from them will be Hausa. That is what he said. He said to me. I said, what happened now? He said his own wife had been kidnapped and they are demanding for ransom. And I asked, how do you now get the money? He said that is the problem. That is why it's crying. And he had 4 children. You get it? He said,